Good evening, folks. This is Darth Ravage 07 coming to you tonight with another quick Alternators review. This is from the year 2004. It is none other than the Transformers Alternator Shockblast. It is the Mazda RX-8 Speed version 2. Jazz or Meister is white and came out as the first version. Notable differences is this spoiler here on the back. The extra low, I guess, ground effects there, especially along the side of the car. That was not all to that degree and or molded like that. And same thing with this front end. They are totally different molds in the front. This is so blue it looks purple to the eye, but then looks blue in the camera. Go figure. What's really neat about the Mazda RX-8, if you guys are not affiliated with it at all or familiar with it, just like all the other alternators, this trunk is going to open, or most of the alternators, as Rumble's trunk opens, but Ravage's doesn't. There's the mufflers. Usually you have like a state tag. With the later ones, they just did like, Shockwave's initials and a Decepticon symbol. It's the only time on this car. It's not even on the front. It's got the Mazda RX-8 symbol there. But what's really cool about the Mazda RX-8, when you come in here to the interior and the door is opening, is this back door also opens to reveal another set of seats inside of there. So it had back seats, it had front seats, it had all the other accompanying attention paid to detail with the front end there. The steering wheel is rubber, the instrumentation on the dashboard, the turn signal, it's all there. And then if you look at the other side, you can see the passenger's point of view with the other accompanying pieces and what have you. You can see the handbrake there in the middle, and then of course it has the other suicide door so you can see on into the back there. This is like probably one of my favorite versions of the Mazda RX-8, hands down. It also has the rubber wheels, and it says Cybertronian radial on these as well. These are actually not plastic, these are metal, so that's kind of neat. That on the alternators we got some metal rims on this Mazda Speed 8 version. And what else is, oh, the hood. Let me see if I can get the hood to do its thing. Give me just a moment. I don't know if I can get it to pop up, guys. It's a little tricky. Ain't going to die. I might have to turn it upside down even to get it to fall open. And this thing stays shut pretty good. It has a little bit of rise in the front there, the cowling and all that, how it does transformation kept it from going any higher, but at the same time it's still raised up. You got some engine detail there. Let's put that back down and make sure I got all the doors shut back again. There we go. Oh, it also has it's a different whole mechanism, but it still does the turning whenever it's in there flush. It does the turning and the magnets are lined up, but you can see how that works out there on the bottom. It says it was made in China. This is before they moved the company to Vietnam with the making of the Transformers. It's got 2004, Mazda 2004, and Takara 2004 there on the bottom. And you can see how that works out, and this muffler becomes an additional gun, but I don't hardly use it because he's got his gun. Let's get him in the robot mode and take a closer look. Thanks to all those who have subscribed below. I'm up to 214 down there in the description. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those little things. If you got some money to throw at the Patreon, that would be much appreciated. But we'll get around to that here in a bit. And thanks again to all those who watch, comment, subscribe. Okay, homework's done. Oh yeah, the Cruises ink link is down inside of there. Can't wait to get all that separated and worked out. But that's not today. Thanks again for watching. I'm going to get him into robot mode in 3, 2, 1, and And here is Shockwave in his excellent looking robot mode. And I can't believe how much I still really do love this guy. Let's go around the block here and take a look at this gnarly dude here. The accents of purple help makes this blue looking more purple than blue, but then on the camera it looks blue. And it's actual Mazda speed version 2 color blue. It looks really awesome. There's the gas tank there on the left side quarter panel. It's awesome how the left side of the car becomes his right foot and vice versa. He's got waist articulation. He's got swivels. He's got the full van damage. He has these toes for the bumper that do a certain really good job. Like how the back seat's folded up onto the underneath the back car doors. This little thing has always scared me because it's all made by clear plastic, and clear plastic scares a lot of us Transformers collectors. The ears phenomenally have not gotten scarred by my mistransformations over the years, and it's still silver there. And gotta say, I gotta keep some silver paint on hand because I can just see that getting messed up in the near future with the next transformation and or next few transformations. He's going to go back into a shelf eventually. I love how the doors have all the details there as well. And then he's got pretty good arm articulation. He goes all the way up and around with that, and he can go out this little connector for the steering column or the steering mechanism that it has. He gets in the way. And then there's the muffler. It's turned into a gun for Meister or him, but I like I said, it's like him with his cannon arm, the way it looks there. Well, that's about do it for the old Shockwave alternators. Alternators Shockblast. Because of licensing, they lost the name Shockwave, but we all know this guy as Shockwave. It's only logical that I just keep going back there. I love the two Decepticon symbols tempo there on his shoulders. He's just a solid piece of work, and the light piping does exceptionally well on this guy. So if you have it near a window in the living room in the daytime, he's always watching you. And I'm trying to think. Oh, the Siege Shockwave has a red eye, so yeah, the green eye, or you got the red eye. This Shockwave is really going to be keeping his eye on us. Thanks again to all those who watch. Love that clear transparent purple for his cannon on this as well. If you ain't got this guy and you had to get one alternator out of the whole group, this is the guy. He's just, it's Shockwave, guys, and he's that outstanding. I just wish that the kibble would clean up a little bit better. So there's a future hope that we get alternators with cleaned up kibble, and that stuff gets more compartmentalized and you know, folds up way neat and nice. And oh yeah, that's kind of like the Masterpiece line to begin with. I think these guys were the test market for the whole Masterpiece deal to begin with. All that said and done, thank you again to those who watch, and that's going to do it for Transformers Alternators Shockblast. Till all are one, have a great night, guys. Thank you again.